Ever wondered how the deep core works and why it's important when you have back pain? Tune in and find out all about it. I'm Matt from 5 Dog Physiotherapy and Sports Injury Centre. Today I'm joined by Lucy, one of our superstar physios. So Lucy does a lot of our Pilates work. She does some one-on-one consultations, as well as we're about to start some group classes as well. And she loves talking about core activation. She also loves training her own deep core stabilizers as well. So today we're going to talk all about it, helping understand how it works. Now, if you're watching, please press like. If you've ever been troubled by back pain, I'd love for you to comment back pain, because this directly relates to you. Now, we know a large percentage of the population experience back pain, and when they do, their deep muscles turn off and don't work properly. Lucy, tell us a little bit about these deep core muscles.
Okay, so like Matt said, the deep core muscles are really important for keeping your trunk and your spine stable. We're looking at this picture here. We've got 4 muscles that are like a muscular box to stabilize the spine. Okay, we've got a multifidus on the back, we've got our pelvic floor on the bottom, transverse abdominis on the front, and our diaphragm at the top. So these work like a corset and gently compress the spine to keep it stable. And this is important that these muscles turn on and stay on to do things like walk, sit, stand, and run.
Absolutely. So posture and things like that. We know that if you are sitting while you're watching this right now, these muscles are probably not working at all, and they're rather rendered useless. If I'm slouching when I'm standing here, they're probably not working so well either. Okay, so they are 4 layers deeper than our 6-pack, and when they turn on, like Lucy said, they form like a corset around your spine, and they kind of compress your spine, stabilizing it. So we can actually feel these, and when we teach these muscles, we actually teach people how to palpate and feel them, and they'll feel somewhat of a little bit of a slide. Now, as opposed to your ab muscles, which people often confuse with their deep core, when your ab muscles work, it's kind of more like a bicep. They kind of bulge on, and you feel a lot of pressure underneath your fingers. Lucy's going to show us how this all works. Have a lie down on the bed, Luce. So in order to kind of palpate these muscles, first thing is she's going to find her hip bones, her ASIS as we call it, so the 2 bony prominences at the front of her hip. She's then going to slide her fingers 2 centimeters in and 1 down. She's kind of on her undies line there. And she's going to try and turn these muscles on. Now, to find if you're in the right position, she can do a little bit of a cough, and she'll feel a bit of a bulge, and that means she knows that she's in the right spot. Take us through, Lucy, what happens from there.
Alright, so when I'm turning on my core muscles, I shouldn't actually move my spine. I'm going to take a breath in. As I breathe out, I'm going to gently draw my belly button down towards my spine. And I shouldn't feel the bulge, like Matt said, underneath my fingers.
Just a little bit of a gentle, subtle slide. It's got to be subtle. A lot of people get really excited, and again, they do that big bulgy thing. Now, there's a few different cues that we can use. So some people use the belly button cue, which works really well for Lucy. I find that, as we talked about before in that earlier slide, so the pelvic floor muscles are very closely related, and so I use actual pelvic floor cues a lot of the time to get them working. I know that works for me a lot better. So funny little things like, as if I was going to the toilet urinating and I was going to stop the flow of urine midstream, that's one of the cues. Guys also respond really well to a nuts to guts cue, so trying to draw their testes into their tummy. It's a bit of a funny one, but it works really, really well. Now, by getting these deep muscles on, what we want to be able to do is turn them on and then breathe in and out whilst they're on. Cool. So if Lucy's able to turn them on, breathe in and out, we can then start to incorporate movement. Now, this would be really important for some of the Pilates exercises that you prescribe, and really, really important as people start to progress, because obviously we want to train these muscles as a dynamic thing. Yeah, we aren't stuck laying down all day. We are moving. Have a jump up, Luce. So I guess one of the other things that's really, really important is that these deep muscles, they act as a stabilizer, and our other big muscles, they work to help us move. They also have a secondary role in stability, but if I was to give you the example of bending over to pick up something off the ground, what should in fact happen is my deep muscles should stabilize my spine, and then all of my bigger muscles should help me lower down and grab the object. Now, if those deep muscles aren't working properly, and we see this all the time with back pain patients, they'll start to use their big muscles to co-contract, to turn on together, to stabilize the area, but then those muscles have to work double time to try and then bend over and pick up the box, and that can kind of lead to a little bit of pain and a little bit of disaster at times as well. So it's really important that we know what muscles are working when, and get the right muscles working in the right order. Now, If you're struggling with lower back pain, it's really important that you get it assessed and work out why you've got the pain, but also work out what joints are or aren't moving properly, and also work out how the muscles are working, activating, and see what strengthening stuff that you need. If you want to find out some more information, please go to our blog, which has a link in the comment section here. I think it's the 5 mistakes to do with lower back pain, something like that. I can never remember the name of the blog. And if you do need some help, please give us a call, 9713-2455. Alternatively, follow the links and we can make an online booking. If you're interested in Pilates, you can also book in online and see Liv or Lucy. Hopefully you've liked this content. If you have, please press like, share it with all of your friends. And if you are struggling with back pain, don't forget, comment back pain below. Matt and Lucy here from 5 Physiotherapy and Sports Injury Centre. Cheers.